MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Joe Buck will stride in. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he came through with 3 hits in the losing effort. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. Jimmy Lundy will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
I'll tell you, this manager...
Joe Buck has a great opportunity now to break this game wide open as he comes to the plate with the bases loaded.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been watching closely here, Matt.
Now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and it's going to do some damage. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and it builds their lead up. Leading off the inning, Brian Hindley, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Joe Buck is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Pereira is right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, catcher.
Lance Leahy will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning. Joe Buck will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
He's good.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen.
Martin Almanza.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pitch inside the throw, and no throw as he'll just hang on to it.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
No one out with a runner at second. Runner goes for third. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Runner's on his way to third. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
Now batting,
Gavin Perkinson steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Chopped weakly to the left. Nowhere to go as he's tagged out between third and home. Jose Pereira will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
In now, Lorenzo Fernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Wow, a flip to second for 1. On to first, not in time as the umpire was right there to make. Joe Buck strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Around second, looking for the cycle. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Now batting.
Well, these guys have been very aggressive on the fastball so far, and this is another example of it right here. You know, working the count is great and all, but if the guy's going to lay a fastball in there on the first pitch, no reason not to go after it, and he jumps all over this one.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The runner from second crosses the plate. So they wind up with the strikeout. That's the good news. The bad news is that the run is in to score on the stolen base. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. He definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 14-6. Good night, everybody. We're back here on the minor league pre. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight it's Game 3. Joe Buck will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. Lorenzo Fernandez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really, really nice games mixed in there.
Joe Buck would really open this lead up early if he can deliver here with the bases juiced. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his second of the game. Striding into the box, Ramon Moreno. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, softly towards second. A scoop with the bare hand.
He's safe.
Just late. He's safe.
Oh,
Jimmy Lundy is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Joe Buck is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on them.
And this is into the gap for his third hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third, and he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. And he'll scramble back to the bag and be there safely. Now at the plate, Stephen Herman. He drew a walk his first time up. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch is high. The throw is in time as he gets the tag down, and he's out trying to take third.
I don't understand this at all. I mean, with nobody out, you've got to be 100% sure that you're going to make it, especially when you've got a good RBI guy up at the plate.
Joe Buck stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Well, this looks to be a... Zach Rocker will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this...
And he runs out of gas between bases. Joe Buck will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 10-0 score. Digging in to try it again, Brian Hendley, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
He has really struggled against right-handed pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Buck is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joe Buck. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Out in front of it, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through for a base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left. In to score, the runner from second.
Well, if you want...
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.